Welcome back.
Welcome back
to the Chicken Stick Show.
It's good to be back.
Feels like it's been years. Feels like we went off to college and had to get part-time jobs running pizza up and down the main street.
Yeah. We're like not even friends anymore. Just went to different colleges.
No, our listeners are probably freaking the fuck out the past 2 weeks.
That's for sure.
Especially,
I was
after
freaking out.
our Saturday special that we had. I mean,
It's quite a hit.
it felt like a hit.
It felt like a hit. It was kind of a hit.
I don't know how many listens it got, but
It was kind of a hit.
kind of a hit.
kind of a hit.
Saturdays are tough.
No, I mean it was a hit.
It was a hit.
Yeah.
In my mind and in my ears, it is a hit because I'm biased, even though I don't like the sound of my own voice. But that's
Right.
okay. That's for a different time.
Same. But yeah, it's good to be back, man. I had the coronavirus. Did you know that?
There you go. Announcement number 1 out there as to why there was a 2-week hiatus.
Yeah.
Do tell about this. Is it COVID-19?
I thought it was COVID-20 because it's your 2020.
I haven't heard someone call it coronavirus in a long time either.
Right. Yeah. It's usually now COVID-19.
Yeah. So Nick was the very last person to ever get coronavirus, apparently, because it took you was that the first time you had it?
First time. First time. For a second, I thought I was immune.
Oh my God. It took you
2 years.
2 years to get it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I just got it myself in January.
That was the first time.
That was my first and only time.
Okay. But yeah, everybody's like, wow, that's the first time? Like, yeah.
It was surprising to hear you say that.
If I learned anything about getting COVID-19,
drop it.
Drop
some heat on these people. Make it political.
You don't post about it.
Yes.
You don't post that you have coronavirus, not even on like your fucking regular post or like a story post. You just don't do it.
Did you know someone that did that?
I did. And I wasn't expecting
you got
the response I got.
Okay, got some nasty responses?
No, they were all lovely responses. That's the problem. It's like the same thing with like, you don't like compliments.
Over compliment it, yep.
And it's like people asking me if I'm okay. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. But everybody thought that I had like the C word.
Yeah. Quick side story too, like with the whole posting on Instagram and whatnot, and like the stories and all that. Like we all see it. There's aggressive posters out there. Like they're posting all the time, and to the extent where I don't see it anymore because it's just buried. And I stopped watching. I stopped watching Instagram stories after maybe 5 of them.
5.
And then I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe in my younger years, when I was hip hopping around, it would have been okay.
You were posting
I'd
yourself.
be on it. Yeah, I'd be posting Post Malone over here. I'd be posting it up. But when I do it, and there's been times where I would post something and like 5 minutes go by and I'll go back in and be like, fucking delete that.
Yeah,
douchebag.
Same. So many times.
Why do you care what people think what you're doing right now?
Right.
That's what it boils down to. Even though I'll still do it.
And then it's like that was stupid. Why would you post that? Of all things you could have posted, you posted that. It was so dumb. Like I can think of so many things that I've deleted just because I was like, oh, it was such a
I'll do it.
Cringy post.
I'll do it like if someone like when they tag you on their story and then like it's a nice gesture to repost it for them, I think.
Right.
So
nobody even posts about me though, so I don't post.
That's the thing is,
except for Nikki.
My family will do it at like Easter and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll forget to repost it. But that's like a quick little, hey, I saw this.
Right.
I'm showing you love. I don't care either way, though.
Right. And I don't think anybody else really cares either. Like, do they think they care that you're not?
Do they care enough to listen to us banter
about? Yeah. These are very personal questions that we're getting into. We have to go reach out to them.
You're right. What we do here on this golf podcast, we'll get to golf. Maybe we'll skip talking about golf this episode. Anyway, I'm on a roll. So maybe I lost my train of thought.
Well, we're not going to talk about golf. We can talk about
what was before that about Instagram?
Posting compliments. Me getting coronavirus.
You getting coronavirus.
Not like shouldn't have posted about it because then.
Do you remember Vine? Remember Vine?
Yes.
Yeah, I was big on Vine, and they canceled.
You were big on Vine.
They took that away from me.
Yeah.
And I can't find those videos. Like I want to know what deep dark server those videos live on. I know they're out there. and I want them back. That's my content.
Have you ever tried to like Google search?
Dude, I've tried it. I've wanted to find them for so long.
You had some good ones.
I went on a little Vine streak, yeah. And by that I mean like just people I know would like it, and like that was it.
That's all you needed.
That's all you needed.
Yeah,
you needed the buzz. Always chasing that Vine buzz.
If we were like in middle school now, or like even like 3 years ago, if we were in middle school like 3 years ago, we would have been like, posting those videos that you see.
Like TikToks?
I guess a TikTok or like even like a YouTube. We would have YouTube.
I know.
We would have a YouTube page because we used to do that on the flip phones.
Dude, it comes with the generation. I'm telling you. The reason I'm still on Twitter is because Twitter was started in, I think, my freshman year of college. So it was in my heyday.
Oh.
So I stuck to it. So that's probably a good comparison. You got all these kids,
we would have been all over YouTube.
TikToks and like all that.
We would have done that. We would have been famous, though, that's what I'm saying. Because we had some good shit when we were little kids on the flip phones.
On the flip phone. Some of it was mindless. And you know what? I wish I had that attitude now.
That's all you need is
because back then mindless. You weren't in fear of like rejection or like someone finding you not funny. You just said whatever rolled off your tongue.
And it was funny to us.
That's
all
it.
Cared, yeah.
And that's all it needed. But like probably our parents looked at us and be like, these kids are dumb little assholes.
I don't get it.
Yeah, like that's not funny. And I see that sometimes like in my nieces and like whatnot. Is like when little kids are like thinking that they're funny, and then like as an adult you're like, that wasn't funny at all.
That wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny. Why are you all laughing at it?
Right.
I know you're all 12 years old.
I wonder how unfunny I was when I was 12.
You were funny. I mean, you were consistently
You know what I used to do?
That doesn't just go away at the age of 12.
I will say this. You
do go through puberty at the age of 12, right?
Yeah. I think we got into that last podcast.
Did we?
Yeah, when I hit puberty when golfing.
That's right.
I think that's right on the money, 12.
That's right.
But this is a story about when I was in like 4th grade, and this is how weird I was. Like, I would get up in front, like it was the end of the day, and we're all waiting to like leave, and I would get up in the front of the class, and I would tell Chinese stories.
Okay.
I would speak in gibberish Chinese.
Okay.
And I would tell stories. You couldn't understand what I was saying.
Who were you talking to again?
The whole class.
Okay.
And I would just stand up there and I would speak in gibberish. Yeah. I tried to sound like it was Chinese, and and I would have certain parts when I would like stop and like inflict and go real hard, and everyone was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
There was
story.
You had no barriers within.
Yeah, and then I would
brain.
stop and like
there was
yell
nothing
at people.
blocking
I would yell people that were talking during the during the show.
Yeah, I'm telling you, as a kid, even up until shit, I mean, your early 20s. Like, when do you ever mature? But like when you're a kid, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna say this and do this and do this, and like face zero to little amount of repercussions.
Nothing what could possibly happen? It's gonna be funny, if anything.
I peaked in 8th grade, though. That's
you think?
Dead fact. Dead fact.
No,
I peaked.
How could you say that?
Because I just know that. Fucking school shows, sports,
school shows,
sports, the ladies.
Yeah, we were savages in 8th grade.
Peaked.
No
I was
way, dude.
Throwing snowballs at cars and eggs and all that.
I was there for a lot of that.
Ballyhoo.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, this guy is crazy.
Dude, you know what was funny? I saw this earlier on the Twitter. Shout out Elon Musk.
Shout out Elon Musk with Twitter.
There was a fight today in this baseball game.
I heard about that.
And
this baseball game?
No.
Okay.
It was, I think, Mets, Cardinals.
Yes.
And, they started hitting each other. And then, like, finally the dude, like, got hit and, like, rushed the mound. So it was a big brawl. So the bullpen always runs out, too, which I think is just hilarious. It should be the bullpen in the outfield fights the other bullpen.
Okay.
Can you picture that in your head? Because they all run out of the bullpen and then fight each other in center field. Like, that should be a rule they should put in baseball. You want to bring baseball back? That's how you do it.
That's how you bring it back.
And then you let all the infielders and the rest of the team fight each other.
Right.
And all the coaches are fighting each other,
so it'd be like 3 battles going on.
Right. And then it accelerates to, like, certain fans fight. No, I'm just kidding. We won't take it that far. But
some fans would be down for that, though. They'd be like, fuck yeah.
course, in Philly,
I want to be in that section.
In Philly, yeah, they might be down with that.
Yeah.
I'd probably say 80% of them are down with that.
Yeah, and that would make tickets, cheaper in some areas. In some areas where you couldn't go, but now they opened up because all those guys went to go in the fighting section.
That's a good point. Like, the reason like Philly fans get such a bad rap is because like there's so many Phillies games that happen during the year. Like, tickets are cheap because there's so many games. Mm-hmm. So like you're gonna get like the riffraff in there, and like the ones going viral for like smashing a soda across a little girl's head on ESPN or something.
That didn't happen, right?
No, I'm just coming up with something that would. Yeah, see, like you probably did think that probably did happen.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, crowd control. Anyway, what I was getting to is that when the bullpen for the Cardinals ran out, the guy like hopped the fence, and he hopped it in a way like it brought me back to my childhood because he hopped it. And it looked like he was like climbing all over like those wired fences that like didn't really stop you. No, not barbed wire, but like, the top where it had like, they were pointy. They were like plastic.
Yeah.
So it reminded me of when I was 14, 13, whatever. And we would just hop fences. Dude. Like it was an Olympic sport. Like it was like I was jumping hurdles. That's how many fences I would hop when I was that age.
Running.
Yeah.
From...
when I got older, the police, but like before that, it was like a progression of like things that you would do that are bad. Like it was never drinking was never first. It was like throwing eggs at cars, throwing snowballs at cars, pool hopping.
They don't do that no more.
I know, but this is like my career path of like becoming a degenerate. This is how it happens. Like the first two I said, pool hopping, and then it was like 14 years old hit, and I was like, oh my God, I wonder how cool it'd be to drink my friend's parents' liquor that he has in his kitchen.
That'd be so cool.
And we did it. And then the rest is history. Now we're drinking whiskey in my basement at
nothing's changed.
29 years old. Nothing's changed. But
it's not stealing it from our parents.
So yeah, that earlier reminded me of just how we would just be hurdling fences within the Springfield and Westbrook Park community. Like, no fence was
chaos.
No fence was safe. I bet if there was like a heat map of like, and like in red were certain fences that have been hopped by us, there'd be like a dark color the closer you got to like Holy Cross.
Right, Holy Cross.
Deep red.
Oh my God. Yeah, wow. At certain points, like I feel like I could jump over like a hurdle. Like I wouldn't have to use my hands.
No, the smaller fences, they were fucking getting jumped.
Wow.
They were getting cleared, those little fences.
I could clear them today.
I probably couldn't.
I could.
I'd like pull my hamstring before I even got to the fence.
Yeah. I would pull something in the process, but I could do it.
But I do like wonder, like, I know other guys that are older than us and younger than us did the same exact stuff we did when we were like those ages. But like I wonder in like other parts of the country, do kids act that way, or do you think it's just that little pocket of Pennsylvania that kids are like that?
I don't know. I think it's got to be like that everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's weird, isn't it?
It is. We're all just the same.
Yeah, it's kind of like the definition of just learning on the fly. Like you're just like, oh my God, I did something stupid again.
And I got I see the consequences of that.
Oh, I'm doing community service and I'm 16 years old and I'm in the streets of Chester picking up trash and washing vans.
Yeah. That's what you got to do.
That's how you learn.
Right.
So you live and you learn. Learning to fly.
Learning to fly, but I ain't got wings.
So we're back. Golf isn't really like that cool right now.
I'll tell you something about golf.
We're gonna get into it for a little bit.
Right. Yeah. This is the golf segment
but
right here.
I think we're doing a better job of just, getting into life.
Getting into life, man. We're looking at I'm looking at like a very life-giving backdrop. Is that what we called them?
Sure.
We got
this is your podcast. You could say that.
Yeah. So like, TVs. It's got the mountains.
Oh yeah. There's a good point. Explain the setup. Explain where we are.
So we kept the setup
downstairs
in the basement since the Masters special, the Masters live episode. So now we're still down here, and we're drinking some alcohol still. So
a couple drinks.
Won't
kill no one.
Yeah, won't kill no one. But what I'm looking at behind the bar, so I'm sitting at the fucking bar, And then on the other side of the bar, on the wall, like you would see at a bar, there's a TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at,
what's playing on the TV?
Glorious, beautiful mountains.
It's nice, isn't it?
In the Alps. Like
It's
there's
nice.
a waterfall. These trees, look at those trees on like that side. Like how can trees grow on such a side? Now we're looking at an abbey.
See, like
a monastery.
This probably isn't too far away either. It's just more elevated. So it's not as warm up there. So that's why there's snow. But on the bottom, there's no snow.
Right. Because it's so much colder up there.
Oh my God, look at that cross.
I know. Are there people up there?
Is that where Jesus died?
No, that's not where Jesus died. It's too snowy to be where Jesus died.
Look at the footprints from the people that are up there.
Wow, they ruined all that snow. It looks so nice, and those guys just walked through it.
It's all right. They're going to...
Jerks.
It's going to snow again.
You need somebody in the back to like brush your fucking footprints away.
And we're back to a nice snowy valley.
Snowy valley. Look at it. Like how can
that
trees...
mountain in the distance? You think
wow,
that's Mount Everest?
I didn't even see that mountain until you pointed it out.
You think that's Mount Everest?
No, maybe. Fuck, I'm fine now.
You're right. Fuck would he know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was our stare at the TV segment and
stare at the
talk
TV
about
segment. Okay, so I do have something golf I want to share.
Golf, share it. I got some golf I could share. You share your golf first, and I'll share my golf after.
Bryson,
Mm-hmm.
He was out there posting on Instagram, posting wherever he'd be posting. A video of him with the one arm swing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know he hurt his hand. That's how little I know about what's going on in golf.
Yeah, he's getting surgery.
Where did he hurt it? Like, did he hurt it like
Probably
at a
at the fucking driving range.
Right, because
he probably tried to
silly question
rip one, and like I guarantee like the club hit the ground first, and he just fucking like hurt his hand that way. That's my only guess. Unless he got
great guess
hit by a golf ball, how else do you hurt your hand
in golf when you're a professional?
It's got to be like
he definitely hit something hard.
He's probably trying to get his intermediate game going because he sucks at it, or I should say his short game.
Okay.
Whatever. Whenever it's like
he needs to work on his fucking short game.
Yeah, whenever it's like 200 yards in or whatever. So he's probably just getting frustrated at how much he sucks at that. So he just hurt his fucking hand that way.
I think he gave all of that up when he went for bulk.
Yeah, I mean he was a skinny little lad at one point.
And then in a matter of like 2 to 3 months, his head grew.
Right.
His head grew bigger.
Yep.
And for me, I was like, this is a little sus. Has steroids entered golf?
Dude.
I thought so. Now I'm not so sure.
It probably entered golf 20 years ago. I mean, let's face it. It was in baseball. It was in football.
Yeah, but you could see Mark McGwire's head.
I know that. Like, it probably wasn't as obvious in golf. And maybe something has to do because they're walking a lot. Maybe that kind of like doesn't get your upper body so big. But I don't know. I'm just like playing around with science at the moment.
If anybody did roids, it would be like Tiger. And I don't think he did roids.
I mean, they speculated he did roids because
Really?
he was so damn good. Yeah. He would hit the ball farther than everyone else.
Yeah, because he swung different, though, I feel like.
My point is, though, is that, like, golf, like, my theory is they recognized it, and they were like, we're not going to test for it. Like, we're just going to turn a blind eye to it, while baseball was, like, all over it.
I wish they kept it in baseball.
But that's the thing is people were like, that kind of ruined baseball a little bit.
At first, I was like, hey, what? You're fucking cheating?
I was, too.
Now I'm like,
yeah, it was fucking Barry Bonds just launching one to the moon.
And now I was like, dude, we should bring that back.
Now they won't let them in the Hall of Fame. They should. And I think that's what it's going to come down to is maybe not they're going to be like handing out steroids like hotcakes, but they're just going to be like, all right, it's fine if you use one steroid.
One steroid.
Just one. Just take one.
A year.
We're watching.
Do you want to borrow this stool over here? Do you want to sit down?
No, I like standing.
Okay, you like standing. Okay.
I do.
Good. I like sitting.
Good. We have found two things we like.
Nice. This episode is brought to you by... Okay, so my sister...
Plug? Are you plugging?
I'm plugging Jen. She created a book, like a book for you to bring with you on each of your golf rounds. So you can keep your own score. You can okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the link to this thing here. But it's like a golf book, but she makes all these other kinds of books too. Here we go. Okay, golf score log. I mean, this is like, here you go, Jeff. You want to take a look at this? This is kind of like
she made this.
She makes it, and you can, for each, each page is like a course of 18. You could put notes there, yardage.
I like the logo too.
Yeah, and so you can get that shit on Amazon, and we'll put that link in the description below.
Perfect.
Also, okay, here it is right here. Here it is right here.
That's convenient.
Yeah, I have one. It's really nice. But she has all these other fucking kinds of books, and I don't have any of them in front of me, so I'll plug it in next time. But I just wanted you to.
What's it called again?
It's a golf log book, but let me find out
golf log book.
But let me find Jen Schmen Press. Here we go. Okay, so when next time you're on Amazon, look up. Oh, what?
You just had it.
It's gone now. Wait, I think I hit the wrong thing. Jen Schmen Press. JENSHMEN space press. PRESS. And then there's other books in there too. Like there's one that says like Don't Stop Believing, and it has like Bigfoot on the front. But it's like a retro Bigfoot. Or another one's like Let's Get Kraken, like the Kraken. So look at this Bigfoot one. Look right here. Look at this Bigfoot one. Actually, I like this Bigfoot one. I get that tattooed on me.
I would too. That's a nice logo.
Yeah, so you can get these books.
Don't Stop Believing. I would put that on a T-shirt.
Did she make? I wonder if she made that. She should totally put that on the fucking T-shirt.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just one man's opinion about Bigfoot. I would wear that.
Yeah, I would.
Don't Stop Believing.
All right, well, I'll let her know. She probably.
I would buy it. Look what I'm wearing right now.
Smokey, remember, only you can prevent Dude, yes. Only you can prevent wildfire. It's the same thing.
I would definitely be the same guy you would see at the bar wearing.
What about Let's Get Kraken? You would totally wear this.
Is it an octopus?
Yes.
Yeah,
you probably wears a tank top, too. You tank top and wear this shit.
No, I don't do tanks.
Dude, you got to wear that as okay, fine. Maybe like a hockey jersey.
I would, what I would do? I'd buy 2 of them. And then the second one, I would blast the sleeves off of it.
Yes, you blast them sleeves off.
And just get swole in my basement with this shirt on. Let's get cracking some dumbbells.
And some beer.
And some,
while you're working out.
And some drugs. Just kidding.
Yeah, this, drugs? Drugs are good, guys.
That's a good plug, though.
Drugs are good.
It's a good plug. I think you got it all. Yeah, so not much to talk about with golf. I think it's the Mexico Open. Who cares? Just going to say that. Who cares? PJ is going to be in a few weeks.
Jordan Spieth won, didn't he? Good for that guy. I think he might win a major this year.
Yeah, I
think he's going to win a major this year.
We'll see.
I think so.
I think he'll crumble.
He's a winner. He just won.
Because he won, he's now a winner?
He won last year. And they were all good tournaments. I think this last one, was a good tournament.
I'll believe it when the heat is on. Like, who's watching the RBC? Sounds like Arby's.
Was that the one he won?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No one's watching that.
I watched highlights.
Jordan Spieth wasn't even watching that. That's how much no one was watching it.
You know what I did watch them?
What?
I saw that it was like Jordan Spieth on 18, and then he finished the fourth round. Then I watched the other guys finish. I didn't watch him actually finish up. I just watched them until I got tired of it, and then I turned it off and played Resident Evil. Anyway.
That was Resident Evil.
It was awesome. I'm playing the first one. It's really scary. You don't like it.
Do you turn off all the lights when you play that?
Yeah, I like to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would too. Do you have VR?
I want VR.
I want VR
so
too.
bad. I'm just going to get even though
just go get it.
Oculus, dude. The Oculus Quest, bro. What is that it's called?
I don't know.
$300.
Is it?
It's out. It's available. It's not like it's, you can't get a PS5 because you can't get them anywhere.
Yeah.
But you can get these.
My nieces have one, and dude,
it's awesome.
You put it on.
Do you think
I did the roller coaster one? Did you ever do that?
No, I actually have not done that one.
It feels like you're on a roller. I got started getting sick to my stomach.
Yeah, you do have a kind of a,
and you fall on people too. Like, look up some videos of people getting fucked up.
Yes,
on the VR.
Getting fucked up on the VR.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, and I think they have golf too. Dude, we can golf in VR.
Can you imagine?
We can.
No, can you imagine we get so lost in it that we forget what the real world is like?
Yeah, dude, that's on the way. It's going to happen.
I know you'd be super into this topic.
Yeah, some people actually say that we're already in the video game right now.
People said that.
Like I could try to like take my goggles off, but I can't. I can't take it off my face.
You
Because
can't
they're
even
like
rip it
sewn
off.
on to my other skin.
Yeah, we're already in it.
But
yeah,
dude.
we would be so into it that like the food we're eating in our virtual world is not real food. So like,
right, something would
our
have to
body
feed
on
us.
the outside's like, but like
it's decaying.
The masks though are telling your brain, oh, the rest of your body's good in the metaverse.
It feels hungry.
Yeah, I'm full according to the metaverse.
Right. Your brain thinks it's fucking, you're full of shit, but you're just like
crumbling.
Yeah, just shriveling up like an accordion.
Yeah, that's how they'll get us right there. Metaverse.
You know what they say? Like, with global warming and everything, in the world getting hotter, people are going to be more indoorsy, right? And then we're going to develop nuclear energy, where we are now completely energy. Energy sufficient?
I don't got it. Yeah, there it is.
Where we don't need to worry about it anymore because this new nuclear energy is like the best, and we just stay in our houses.
Yeah,
and we just live in the metaverse.
There's a power plant like 15 minutes from here.
Yeah, that's gonna get the upgrade. You're gonna be the first ones plugged in, bro.
They're mixing that shit in there.
Yeah, but that
probably covers a large area,
right? I don't know any other power plants nearby.
I don't know. I should read about this stuff. Like, what else are they doing with it?
Seriously, nuclear energy is like, it's like slime. It's like alien slime to me.
Yeah, and it could take us all out in like a matter of moments.
See, I don't know if that's. Can a nuclear power plant really blow up like a bomb?
No, I meant like a bomb. I meant like several bombs.
That's another thing. Like, how does a nuclear bomb work where like there's atoms inside and they split them and then it creates just the biggest thing we've ever seen? That's
You think I know the answer to that? You think if the world was on my shoulders and someone asked me that question, the whole world would be falling off my shoulders within a second?
I feel that. Yeah.
I don't know shit about fuck.
And some guy could tell you like, oh yeah, no, I created it. I created the bomb.
That's what I mean. Like, he was in a lab with other guys that looked just like him, and
he's like, "Can you imagine if we split these atoms, how big of the explosion would be?" Or something crazy like that.
All those jocks in high school calling him a nerd.
Yes.
He's the one ending the world.
We'll see who's the fucking nerd now. We'll blow you up,
dead nerd.
I got the biggest bomb in the world.
Yeah.
And even like, dude, like
that would be a cool flex, though.
That is a big time flex.
Like, I'm sure the guy that originally came up with like the formula, I'll call it. I don't fucking know. Molecule. He's probably dead, but still, he's like up in like wherever he is, and he's just looking down on. He's like, oh yeah, they're gonna use it, and it's because of me.
That's right.
But I'm sure someone else would have figured it out eventually because.
Maybe, probably. It's a good point.
Likely.
It's likely. Yeah.
So how did we get on that topic?
Nuclear war?
Power plant. Nuclear war.
Metaverse.
I live near a power plant. Metaverse.
Dude, we can golf in the metaverse.
We're in the metaverse right now. Yeah, so we'll golf in the metaverse, and you could play anywhere in the world.
You can play Augusta.
Yeah.
Yo.
I would want it too, where when we're done a hole, like I want it to feel real.
With
wind, but like once we're done a hole, we get back in the cart, and then like our real bodies are just we're not even with each other, by the way. Like you're at your house,
home.
But I'm like sitting right there I'm going like that.
Somebody walks down and you're like, what the hell are you doing? What are you talking about? I'm playing Augusta. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not.
And then you get out of your chair, and it's like getting out of the cart, and I'm going behind my chair to get my club.
You're stumbling.
We're laughing now, but look, we're already talking about how we want VR, and like, that's what our lives will become. I'm cool with it though. I'm cool if we all go down together.
I figured, why not? We should honestly get the metaverse going, and we'll stream live
our podcast. We don't know if we're doing it in the real world or the metaverse.
We should podcast in the metaverse and not.
In the metaverse, they make you feel like thousands of people are listening to it. And
right.
We're like,
they're just robots
at the top of the charts, but it's all robots. But like, we think it's real.
We think it's real.
And even like our own stars. Friends and family are in the metaverse, but they're like,
dude, we have
pixelated and whatnot. Like they like sometimes like
beep 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 beep
freeze. That's how you remember you're there.
I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward because what do you need anything else at that point? You just need to make sure that your corpse is functioning,
like
so that
your burial rights are like signed and just next to your body.
Yeah, just wait. Yeah.
So when they find you, they're like, oh, this is what we'll do with them.
And then like I snap out of it, like, oh, I gotta update this real quick, and I just lean over and just like write some shit down. Yeah. Definitely gonna keep my.
It's like Black Mirror. Did you ever watch Black Mirror?
Oh yeah, let's get into that.
Let's talk about Black Mirror. Tell me your favorite episode.
I have a couple.
If you haven't heard Black Mirror, you can. This is the part where the podcast ends. Yeah. Actually, no. We'll
cue you in. Let's act like that. Nobody's
pretend you saw Black Mirror. All right, there we go.
Okay, fine. All right. A couple episodes I liked. I liked the Machine Dog one.
Yes. Yes.
Machine Dog one was really
We're
good.
both into the same sick, twisted
scary
shit, man.
Like, could you imagine?
Yeah. I'd be dead in all of these episodes. All of them.
That's the thing about people always say, like, oh, like, in the zombie apocalypse, I'm going to be, like, killing all the zombies. Like, no, you're going to be a fucking zombie.
Yeah.
You ain't escaping it just like everybody. Unless you live in a goddamn farm, then you're toast.
Right.
So let's forget. Yo, okay, I'll tell you something that kind of messes with your mind a little bit when it comes to zombies. Have you seen that show?
Yeah, hurry up. I want to make a zombie point, too.
Go ahead, make your zombie point. I'll make it.
Mine's going to be quick.
Go ahead.
I think we're in such a prime location if an apocalypse like that happened, because they're all going to start in the inner cities.
Right.
So we'll have not a lot of time.
You have more time than me.
No, you too. Like, Norristown's a good distance from Philly.
It's good distance.
Like, I'm saying it starts there. Like, you might start seeing like a couple people on the street, just like,
I mean, you kind of
scratching
see that.
Your neck, their neck. Yeah, you do actually see that. You will see that no matter if it's an apocalypse or not.
Right.
But
these
in the apocalypse scenario,
zombies.
He's like in his own.
He's turning.
You might even see that too.
He's turning. No, but he's turning.
He's turning. Yeah,
that's why he's scratching.
So we'll have time to get to the mountains.
Right.
You know my whole thing on mountains.
Yeah, here we go. Look at that guy. That guy's not getting touched by any zombies.
That woman, let me explain it to the people at home. There's a woman sitting on top of a mountain. She looks like she could be an Aunt Susan.
Right.
She's gone now because of the screen change, but that woman would survive a zombie apocalypse or survive it enough where it'll take a while for her to die. But yeah, we're hightailing it to the mountains.
Mountains. We got to get to the mountains.
I don't know.
High ground.
I don't know how. Well, I know how I'll drive, but I don't know. I don't know where.
Okay. I'm with you.
You could just drive up there. Apocalypse is happening, and you could just make a guess that the owner of that house is not going to be there.
I'm totally with you on that. And when they show up, then they just like, okay, we'll leave.
Yeah. And go right next door to the house with the hot tub.
Then
it starts getting then it starts getting a little hairy.
Right.
Starts getting a little hairy.
Well, the apocalypse is hairy, dude.
Once people start getting angry at each other.
It's a hairy situation.
Like, zombie or not.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's an enemy at that point, man. Well, I'll tell you. Okay, so this is what I was going to tell you about zombies. Have you seen that Korean show, We Are All Dying or something? Or
no, I saw it on Netflix. I saw it in the previews.
They make the zombies like they describe them really cool, where like the virus kills them, and then the virus is now like in the brain controlling the central nervous system, and it's trying to spread by the body attacking another potential host. Okay. So when you're seeing the zombie freak out like that, like shaking and shit, that's actually like the virus personified. That's like the virus if it were a guy.
Okay, I understand.
That's like what you're seeing when you see a zombie freaking out and running at you, because it's like the virus is now conscious
doing it, not the actual being. Got it.
It's like they're not just gonna like walk around and
that makes sense. That's also very scary, but that makes
like monsters now.
Very scary, but makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're certainly on that path these days. Nuclear war or zombie apocalypse.
One or the other.
Your poison,
or asteroid,
ladies and gentlemen.
Like a meteor hitting the Earth, man.
That's best case.
Yeah, it is best case.
Because it's like, well,
at least it was like, it's Mother Nature.
It'd be nice to know it in advance. Like if scientists came out tomorrow and they were like, in 2 years, an asteroid will wipe out the entire
He's smoking
Earth.
a cigarette with glasses,
Yeah, he's wearing like a button-up white shirt with a black tie. His hair's like got a crew cut look like he's from the fucking 60s. But we're all like, oh my God, I believe this man.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he's right. Pretend the guy's right. And we have like 2 years. And we're like, all right.
I could do that.
Let's just embrace it. Like, everybody just chill out.
Well, there's that movie.
Like go to the beach and stuff. Like, stop working completely.
I would stop working.
If there was 2 years left.
Well, like, what would we do? How would you get food, though, when it's like 2 years left?
You become a hunter and gatherer.
Everybody's going to be a hunter and gatherer?
Everyone's a hunter and gatherer. Or we work together. I think people would work together.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
now I'm changing. Yeah.
Now it turns into
when it gets to food,
the nuclear war and zombie apocalypse, even though we know an asteroid's coming 2 years later.
It happens in between.
We were like, nah, we're going to end it our way, where we're going to just kill each other.
Yeah, so maybe it's better off if we just get the surprise meteor.
Surprise meteor. All right.
Surprise asteroid.
You know what? We came full circle.
Yeah.
I'm on team
surprise.
Quick meteor.
Explosion.
If I am outside and I get to see that it's coming. Like, I don't want to be like in my office at work.
In a meeting.
And then it happens. Like, I want to be drunk. These are my conditions.
Okay.
Condition. I'm going to be drunk.
These are our prayers.
I'm going to be with every person I've ever met, even if I just met them for a second. They're even there.
Okay.
And then we're all going to look up and then, no, wait, that's not a quick one, though. I guess there's some prep going into that.
Prep.
If I had that information, too.
Yeah, you need that
I'd
guy
have to go to space.
With the crew cut to hit you up early.
I'd have to hit up Elon and be like, yo, I have some info.
Elon.
I have some info. You, me, Twitter will go up to fucking space.
You, me, and Twitter?
Yeah.
And you guys just be tweeting in Twitter by yourselves?
Yeah, for some reason, Twitter still works.
Yeah, everybody's still tweeting like
the whole world
dead.
Yeah, it blows up. Me and Elon have Twitter. We're just tweeting each other funny memes and stuff.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I guess quick, easy meteor. Good choice of...
While we're golfing.
That would be nice.
That would be ideal.
That'd be ideal.
We finished 18. We just scored
72.
Yeah. Maybe we scratched.
It's like in Caddyshack when the priest is golfing. He's like, I'm playing the best round of my life. And then he gets struck by lightning.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, mid-80s. Like, we're just settling for that.
Mid-80s? Not even
not even like mid-70s or anything. We're like, the world could end as...
Dude.
Right after I hit an 85 at like a public golf course, like Springfield Country Club or something.
All right, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Now, I think we should talk this one through because it is a very heated debate among people in Delaware County.
Well, shit, at this point, freaking bring it up. Bring up whatever you want. We're really raging here with the end of world apocalypse stuff. So, what else you got? And COVID.
Springfield or Paxton? Which is a better club? Not just the golf course, but the amenities as well. Even though if you never even used all the amenities, your perception of the...
Paxtonala.
Okay.
Paxtonala.
Can we talk about this?
You didn't need to finish that.
Can we talk about golf course first? Can we talk about golf course first?
Yeah, I think that's Paxtonala too. I think Paxtonala is it's nice.
It is
unique.
Nice. Springfield's unique.
Springfield's got some unique elements to it, but it's pretty standard, I feel like.
It's just boxed in.
It is boxed in. You're right. It's like they cut out a neighborhood and just put a golf course there.
Right.
Paxton's like, it's same thing sort of, but it's more woodsy back there.
It's like you're on a trail or something.
Yeah. I always like Paxton.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The setup in general is like, where are we now? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing there Friday, actually. I just remember that.
Nice. I haven't played it anywhere. I haven't played at either or yet this year. I should probably do that.
Yeah, we got to figure out another tea time, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in your tea time for Friday, by the way, or anything like that.
It's not mine. It's an outing. It's like Friends for Friends.
Oh, okay. So it's...
My cousin's...
A friends group that I'm not a part of?
No, listen. It's my uncle and my other uncle, and then my cousins who do it every year.
I feel like I've heard of this.
Because it's some like alumni thing that they're in. I don't know. But they had an open spot this year, and they asked me.
Wow, so we got an open spot offering.
From my family, yeah.
Oh.
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's not like some like exclusive Wolf Pack invited me in.
We should start an exclusive
We should throw it like have an outing, like just get enough people.
Yeah, and we should make it really exclusive.
Very exclusive.
And we'll get like celebrities to be there, like Jaws.
Yeah, we talked about this the one episode. We brought up local celebrities like Hurricane Schwartz.
That's right.
Jaws. Now that's A-level
local celebrity.
Local celebrity.
Yeah.
Jaws here.
I don't know, man. I think Springfield. You know what Springfield reminds me of?
What?
Riviera Country Club.
It's probably a stretch.
I know it's a stretch. I know it's 100% stretch.
I see what you're saying though.
But I like my favorite hole is number 2.
Okay.
Hole number 2 is probably my favorite hole. Other than the mountain course we played.
I got to take you to a bunch of courses. Because you haven't played Bella Vista.
I feel like I maybe played it with my dad once.
Bella Vista?
Maybe.
It's got an island green.
Maybe.
It's like 20 minutes from here.
Maybe.
I'll take you there. That's a great one. But there are so many more gems. We just got to go out and find them. And you didn't like Wyncote, did you?
Wyncote, it was tough. It was a really tough
It's tough, but isn't it? It feels like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Which I kind of like that vibe.
That's like where my parents live. Just like right there.
I know. That's crazy.
They don't get no like.
No, but still.
Or anything like that, but yeah.
I love like the idea of just moving, not far away, but like away enough.
We should get this podcast so big, and then right when that course is about to go under, we buy it.
Okay. You think it's going to go under?
It's probably going to go. I mean,
why would it go under?
I think
it's a really nice course.
The property value of that area is going to go skyrocket, and they're like, we don't get that much.
I don't know. It is west. You're out
there. That's
there.
what I'm saying, and it's a lot of money to play there. Yeah. So it's like,
well, yeah, that's true. It's probably a lot to maintain. That's why it's so expensive.
But when we get it, we'll like restructure it all. We'll just be millionaires, so we can do it.
Hey,
we haven't peaked yet.
How about
That's
this?
my point. We haven't peaked yet.
I'll one-up you. I'll say this. We'll just find a piece of land that is so very large and we'll be so very rich to buy it. And it's in this area somewhere around here. Mm-hmm. Or maybe even Jersey. Maybe Delaware. Maybe it's cheaper down in Delaware. Anyway, we'll buy that land, flatten every tree. There's some fucking homes on there. We're going to knock on the door, tell them to get out, or we're hitting your house with a wrecking ball. Like real mean shit.
Committing crimes.
Like old people that have lived there for like 60 years and like
not anymore.
Their parents lived there for 60 years and then their parents lived there for 60 years. Like we're kicking them out. We're building an exclusive golf course here.
This is America.
Get the hell out of here. He's like, I know it's America.
Just blame it on America.
I know. My family's been here for generations.
You just come up in here and take my land? I'd be like, yeah.
The middle of Pennsylvania.
What you gonna do about it?
And the guy sounds like that. That's there's some weird.
Oh, dude, I feel like PA is weird.
It is weird.
It's like it's just a whole different. There's different people everywhere.
Let's talk about that.
All right.
There's a lot of places you could go in this state alone.
Honestly.
And some weird, like there's a place called Blue Ball. Pennsylvania, and then there's an Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and isn't there Middlesex? I feel like that's kind
Middlesex. Yeah, they knew what they were doing when they named it Middlesex.
Right.
That might be like an English term,
right?
But yeah, you get out like past Lancaster, York area.
There's a high school right by here that I never even heard of.
Yeah. Wait, are you considering this like out there, Pennsylvania?
No, I'm not. But that's like how little I am familiar with this state is like. Yeah. The high school that I'd never even heard of my whole life until I drove by it the other day.
That's why it's good to get out of Delaware County or get out of like wherever you grew up, even for just a little bit. Because I like being out here. I don't feel like I'm too far.
This is a good spot, yeah.
But it's a good spot because there's
Norristown's nice
Phoenixville. Too. I like Collegeville. Yeah, there's some good spots in Norristown.
Not really. I've never been out in Norristown.
But beyond like here, like if I went, I don't know which direction I'm showing, I think east. So like further out towards like, what's that one golf course? Mainland? Know where Mainland is?
Yeah.
So like that area.
Mainland, that's a good golf course.
That's only 15 minutes to 20 minutes from here.
But
when I'm driving there, there are points I'm like, I don't know where the hell I am right now.
You need the GPS to get there?
Yeah, because we don't there's nowhere to venture off. Like we haven't been that way to do anything.
We weren't hitting cars with snowballs out and fucking.
No, that's a good point. Like as kids, you just like got used to like the entire area because you grew up there.
Yeah, I could still tell you how to get to Ellison Glen.
Yeah, that's a great
from here.
Yeah,
I could
get you there from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll pick a nice little spot, chop down all the trees.
We need some trees though.
Evict all of the homes that are tucked away in there.
Evict homes. We need that done. Maybe keep some trees. We need a beautiful clubhouse.
I want a waterfall.
Waterfall.
If that's possible.
Maybe we need an island green, maybe.
Island green or waterfall. Waterfall on the island green.
We need a bridge. Like you need to cross a bridge to get to like the green at a certain hole.
Yep.
It's going to be like an Augusta replica.
How much is membership?
Oh, dude. All right. So I was talking about, I'll say maybe like $150.
What?
Initiation fee?
$150?
$1,000.
Okay.
$150,000 for initiation fee. Actually, that's crazy. That's
plus
crazy.
Tax.
Plus
$83,000.
Yeah, $175,099 plus tax.
Plus a booking fee.
No, I would say maybe like a cool 20
plus a phone
to
charge.
$25,000 for initiation fee.
Okay.
And then like
plus a shipping fee for us to mail you the offer letter.
Right. Because that costs money.
Go on.
So, and then maybe like the membership fee annually will be like $6,900.
Oh, something like ridiculously low.
Yeah, $6,900. So $6,900. But it has to be 69.
Is that $150 just the initiation fee, and then you're saying $6,900?
Well, it's not even that. It's not even $150 anymore. It's now going to be.
You just changed it right now.
$25,000 is the initiation fee, and
that's a lot lower.
$6,900.
That's probably.
I want 69 to be in there somewhere.
That's probably competitive.
Yeah, it's competitive, and we'll have the episodes recorded there because people love the podcast. They want to come here. They want to be on the podcast, but we don't let anybody on the podcast.
Dude, we would be forgetting about the podcast at that point. We'd be so rich that the podcast would just be.
We'd have to do
something.
Podcast.
Oh, I know, but it would be like not. It wouldn't be for money anymore.
Yes,
we'd be making millions off of our members at the country club,
right?
The chicken stick
that's
country club.
Is that what I was gonna say? Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do that? Right?
Oh, our logo would be the golf logo at the club, and we'll make little polos with that little chicken on it.
And then we'll have like a guy in a chicken suit running around
at
and
the
he'll like
grand opening, yes.
And he'll be
just at the grand opening.
Yeah, and he'll like try to like jump in your group and like, hey, let me tee off with you guys. But he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna like kind of jump in and like try to tee off with you.
Right.
And he's gonna play.
This can all be arranged.
Yeah, he'll play.
These are logistics we'll worry about later.
And then he'll just go scurry off to another hole somewhere else, and he just kind of like it's the chicken stick guy.
Wow. Everyone's going, oh, there comes that chicken
there
again.
There comes that chicken again. God damn it! I always bogey when the chicken comes around. He's shitting on my score.
Yep. And then it'll be so exclusive and hosh posh that like we'll have outings, and then after the outings, like we'll have chicken fights.
Yo.
Do you know how many people would be throwing up cash to bet on a chicken?
I'm so assuming a lot.
And then we all eat the chickens.
And then we eat them afterwards.
Yeah.
The brutalized,
fucking
beaten chickens.
It's getting dark
that we
here.
Just eat. Well, I mean, you're going to put the chickens to waste or,
Well, I bought all these chickens. What do you want me to do?
Okay, well, you know what we should do, though? Is start a reality show.
When do we have time to do that with all this going on?
Like when we have it'll be like a reality show on golf course management. Like I'll be like on the phone with somebody like, we need golf balls now. And it's a big dramatic deal. And there's like the kitchen
Real
staff.
Housewives of Golf Management.
Right. Carly could probably produce that.
Yeah, she'll be on it.
Yeah. And we'll call it like, this could be.
I just gave you the name.
Chicken stick?
No, the Real Housewives of Golf Management.
Golf management.
Of the Chicken Stick Show.
Of golf management. Yeah, Chicken Stick Podcast, guys.
Look at that road.
Wow, dude. Like, this is crazy. I want to, could you imagine living there? No, you can't because we live here.
Exactly.
Sorry, it was a silly question.
It would be, like, kind of nuts. Like, and it's funny, there are probably people that do this, but they're like free spirits. But like, what if like I was just like, hey man, I'm moving. Just want to let you know the great news. And you're like, oh, nice. Where are you moving to? The middle of the Alps in Italy.
Yeah.
What? Why are you doing that?
Where in the Alps in Italy?
Did you get a job there? No. Just found a nice house, nice townhome.
Maybe work on a farm somewhere.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, milk some goats.
Right. And I'm going to throw out my phone too.
Yeah, my phone's gone.
You
can write me at this address.
Yeah. I'm actually breaking my phone after this phone call, so... Here's my address. Hurry up, write it down.
3, 2, 1, smash! Dude, yeah, I would do that. I wouldn't do that. That's bullshit. But I wish I would do that. I
wouldn't either. It was like when people were like, I'm moving to Canada if like Donald Trump becomes president.
Right. Or I'm moving to LA.
Or LA. Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I could ever move.
I'm moving to Ireland.
Outside of the country. I could move to Hawaii, but that's because it's...
You would consider moving to Hawaii?
Yeah, but it's so expensive.
So you would consider anywhere else?
I would consider it.
Of anywhere else in the whole country, you would consider Hawaii like to be like number 2? Like number 1 or whatever?
Number 2 behind Trap.
Yeah, it's Trap number 1. And then
no, I'm just...
Is that...
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yes?
Dude, it's amazing. And it's so... You're on the other side of the world.
Could you work there? What could you do for work there?
I don't know. I think you got to like you have to go out there for work. That's the only reason to go, unless you're an idiot. And
surf instructor.
That's what I mean. Like you could do that type of stuff.
Be like Keno from
Jimmy Buffett just like records music in his studio and then like just walks outside.
What a jerk!
And the beach is right there.
What a jerk! I hate that.
And then he just
for him.
Then he just lays on the
for
beach.
Me. Yeah, that sounds paradise.
I think it was him or the other hippie dude, Jack Johnson. I think it's him that does that.
Oh, that guy.
I think they probably both do that.
As shit.
They probably both do that now that I say that.
Yeah. Like they're right there. Or that's like more European.
This is Italy. I changed it to Italy.
Okay. So you wanted to watch Italy.
I just,
is this the Adriatics?
We're recording a podcast, so I just like flipped it on real quick.
Wow, look at that place. That is, no place exists like that. That's fake. That is insanely fake, but it's not. Look at that place.
You think this is a helicopter or a drone?
Drone probably. They usually do, if it's 4K especially.
I'll give you anything you want if you could find the guy on the ground controlling this drone. Impossible, right? Like, where's Waldo?
Yeah, it's impossible.
Good podcasting when we're like talking about a show that only we see right now.
Seriously, we can't even put this up on video because
why not?
We could, I guess. I don't know.
I could screen record it.
But that place doesn't exist, man. It's so like crazy looking, man. And meanwhile, I'm living in like fucking Providence Road. When I was living in Providence Road, just like busy as shit.
But that was my point. Like
people,
you can move anywhere else in the country.
Where would I move?
Yeah.
I think for
Springfield.
me, it's no way. I think for me in the country, if I had to pick the country as my Phoenix, Arizona,
okay,
Arizona,
nice.
I think I'd go with Arizona.
I would love to go to Arizona
or somewhere north of that, like in Montana area, like that.
Well, you were supposed to go to Utah.
So like Utah,
yeah.
But apparently Utah's weird with like drinking. So I don't think I don't think I can move there.
They're Mormon.
I don't want to move there.
I would never move there.
Nah, I don't want to move
I think it's the only place you visit.
Yeah, just visit. Yeah, everybody's just visiting Utah.
We're going to Colorado in August. And yeah, I feel
like going? Aspen?
It's like Denver and then like all the cities that surround it. It's like all within like
I know there's other cities other than Denver in Colorado.
There's Boulder. There's Golden.
No, I've never heard of that.
Colorado Springs, Breckenridge. Not cities, but just like towns. Mountain towns. So I feel like I'm going to really like it there and want to move there.
You know what's silly? I bet you nobody's
for our Colorado audience, just giving you a heads up.
He's coming in August, and he's doing a live podcast. We're doing a live podcast now.
Okay, yeah. Can you just put it on my calendar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll WebEx you in.
Oh, I'm down. I would love that idea.
Oh, we can probably do that,
dude. I'll do it. I'll do it from I'll do it from the Airbnb.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that with this shit right here.
You do the same when if you end up going to Utah or anywhere else.
Okay. That's awesome.
I'll do one on like the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed drunk.
Yeah, we'll do a 4th of July special.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Oh, fuck. What was I going to say? What were we talking about a second ago?
Zombies, apocalypse, nuclear war.
No, we're way past that.
Oh. Where we would live.
Oh, it's right there on the tip of my head. I just can't think of it. Anyway.
I wish we could have people call in.
We could figure it out.
But I wish like the general public, like if I
tweeted out my phone number,
so you could call.
Dude, yeah.
They do that on It's Always Sunny.
Yes.
You see that?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they use the same like equipment because you can do all that shit with this. Like screen calls and shit.
Their shit's so advanced because they're fucking
No, it's the same
pros.
thing. They just gotta dude, you don't see any more boxes and wires than you do in here than you do in there. It's all the same shit.
I guess that's true.
You just got to hit these buttons.
I didn't even realize I had these. Are these Jake's?
Yeah, and didn't he leave his mic here too?
He left everything. He left his golf. He left his golf shoes too, which are right next to the door.
What an idiot! Left all his shit here.
Never having that guy on again.
Yeah, that guy was so weird.
But I am gonna take his headphones until he takes them back.
Yeah, your headphones are now our headphones.
Yeah, I could take these blue gamer headphones off my big ass head.
Right, and we'll give them to our other guests,
which we shall do again, because I did think that was a great episode. I like the bar environment as well.
This current bar environment? You want to keep it going?
Yeah. Don't you? Do you like it?
I do.
I do
like it. I do like it a lot. And we can have another guy right here.
It's surprisingly
not female.
Yeah. It's surprisingly not cold down here. It's usually pretty cold. Are you cold?
No.
By the way, the weather, what the fuck? Is this just happen every year? April, May?
It's kind of hard to say because I was indoors all past week or so. So I have no idea really what weather was like.
You are someone I shouldn't be talking to about
what was the weather like this past 2 weeks?
Sunday, it was nice. Like there would be nice days, but then a Tuesday will happen and it's like 43 degrees and windy.
Yeah.
Like today was that. I'm like, what is going on?
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Can we just get it together, Mother Nature?
Seriously, get your shit together. We're sick and tired of this.
Was she? Yeah. She's a witch. Not going to call her. She's a witch.
She's such a effing witch.
But yeah, the weather's got to figure it out. I like, popping my head out into the vitamin C.
D.
But popping vitamin C on my way out to pop vitamin D.
Facts. Dude, you'd be really healthy at that point. Because we're all vitamin deficient, if you didn't know that.
I did know that, I guess, because that's why they have it.
Yeah.
That's why they have the pills.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's
just a guess.
Point, yeah.
It's the same guy that came with nuclear energy. He came up with vitamins.
B.
He's like, hey, by the way, take these once with food every day.
You really can't forget to take your vitamins every day.
Yeah, and Nagasaki, sorry, you won't need to follow this instruction because you'll be dead in 2 days.
We don't have radiation vitamins yet. It's kind of hard.
He was trying to make radiation vitamins, but he came up with vitamin B, D, and C pills. No fish oil. He didn't do fish oil.
No, that was somebody else.
That was someone else. Some other hack.
All right, so
where are we at? 55?
55.
Should we go the full ow?
Yeah, let's go the full ow. If you're here with us, you got to go the full ow with us.
Officially going to be 4 minutes. 58, 59. Wait, that's 39, 40. Sorry.
It's hard to count backwards.
Trying to read upside down.
And backwards.
And reverse. All right, I shouldn't just keep looking at the time, or I'm going to forget to talk about certain.
This is not an ad read, but a game that I think. Have you played Catan?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, because I tried to bring it over here one time. And
but you don't remember when I came over with
that's
Jake,
right. You did come over and yeah.
I won.
You won.
I did win.
That's right. You won
the first time.
Well,
I could tell that pissed everyone off too.
No, it didn't piss me off.
I just came in there and
was crowding there.
Yeah.
And he lost?
Yeah.
He got mad. He got mad for sure.
I don't know if he did or not, but
he totally did. Unless he wins, he's the angriest guy in the world, or the saddest guy in the world. But that's what it looks at. Like when I'm looking at these images, it looks.
That is so nice.
I would farm a bunch of trees from there, like from the game Catan.
Just live right there.
Just live right there. Oh my God, I'd just be naked every day.
That's how I picture it. Like Italians, like this type of Italy, like Amalfi Coast, like they're all tan.
Yeah,
they don't even they just eat like cheese and drink wine.
Yeah,
and they're just
that's all I eat. I don't look
on
like them.
Nude, like full on nude.
That's what I want. I want just nude all the time.
Moments like when they're bending down to get a package, they're nude while they're doing that.
Yeah,
that's how nude they are.
Nobody looks. They've all seen it. They got the same butthole.
Some may look, just some.
Maybe some travelers, like some Americans.
Yeah, like us.
What? Whoa, dude! Wait, do I really gotta take my pants off? I mean, can I not? Or is that weird? Oh, it's weird.
Oh,
well, I guess I'm gonna be the weird American guy that wears his pants all wherever he goes because everybody else is naked.
Oh man, you're just ghost white on your legs while everyone else is tan as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really, I'm too white for this.
I'd pretend I was European at that point.
Look at that spot.
I know, that's incredible. We got to stop talking about this. No one can see this.
I can't help it. I'm staring right at it.
All right. If you want to follow along, go on YouTube.
Yes, and search what?
4K Italy. And we are at what mark? We are 13 minutes and 18 seconds in. Then you'll know what we're talking about.
It's a 9-hour and 53-minute video.
You could
13 minutes in.
That was good. You could rewind this by 13 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah, and you can catch up to where we left off.
And start it, and then also listen to us when we were at
right. So you have to kind of subtract from this point.
There's a lot of math, but you guys will figure it out.
You can do it.
Yeah.
And it'll be awesome. I'm gonna do that actually when I
think I am too.
Yeah.
I think I am too.
And then we'll tweet about it. Well, you'll tweet about it.
Let me read it one more time for the people at home and for ourselves because we'll forget.
1349.
Flying over. You read it.
Okay, so this is important to note. Flying over Italy, but the I is a Y. So it's not Italy. I mean, it is Italy, but it's a Y.
This schmuck flew a drone all over Italy, but couldn't get the title right for his YouTube video.
Didn't get it right.
He did all that work and spelled Italy wrong.
So it's YTLY.
Put it in the comment section. Or not the comment, the description of the show.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put the link in the description below.
Okay.
And subscribe. And
I probably should have knew what time it was. 13 minutes ago was... can you do math?
56.
46?
46.
46. 6 minutes into this show.
46 minutes.
Then put this on.
Then put this on.
Okay. All right, we're good.
And you'll see all the stuff we see and you'll get it.
Yeah.
Because right now you're not getting it. But Easter egg. We like to provide our audience
Easter egg. Happy
Easter eggs.
Easter.
Happy Easter, by the way.
Happy Easter.
How was your Easter?
It was great. Thank you for asking. How was yours?
It was great. Actually, I stayed home. I got coronavirus.
COVID.
Yeah, I was supposed to see my whole family.
And now we've officially come full circle back to Coco.
Yeah.
We don't talk about
We hit an hour.
COVID.
We hit an hour at that point too.
Then let's wrap it up.
Okay, hold on. Shit, I should have done this earlier in the fucking show.
I shouldn't have poured more Bushmills.
You should not have?
Or should I have?
Nah, it would be all right. I should have done this earlier, but I forgot. So I'm going to do this next time, but I'm going to do it now anyway.
Okay. Please do it because everyone's still listening.
Yeah, and
people, tapping his pockets, he's taking out his phone.
They were probably listening until like a certain point, but at this point, no way is anybody listening.
No,
but,
I think we rambled on too much about the video part.
Yeah.
So they might have been like, I'm fucking dropping off. This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. Oh, wow, look at this place.
This is Venice.
Do people live there, or do they just go there to visit?
You don't even need to be watching this now. Just Google Venice. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, but this is... I've never seen Venice. I've never seen Venice like this. Like, even for it to be like on the screen, I'd never seen Venice like this.
It's insane. Okay.
Fuck. What was it? Oh yeah, I want to keep everybody else updated on like the audiobooks I'm listening to.
Okay.
As well. So there's some golf related ones on here. So one's called The Mindful Golfer. If you have Audible, whatever, it's free. You know, it's this guy talking about like, you know, how to be mindful.
So I popped for the added expense and met Dave Disco Taggi.
Well, he gets into some mindful shit later. And
Sound like he was promoting a different audiobook.
That was it. No, that was it. I also
that's what you played
with the old breed. So this, have you seen the show The Pacific? How gory that shit was.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the guy.
Fire-swept airfield. My only concern then was my duty and survival, not panoramic combat scenes.
Yeah.
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 But I often wondered later what that attack looked like to aerial observers.
Oh, if only.
That's the golf one?
No, that's the World War II one. That's the
got it.
In the South Pacific and
got it
against the Japan.
Good thing
Japanese.
we nuked them.
Okay, so another 2 more books for y'all. This one's called The 12th Planet by Zachariah Sitchin.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is about some ancient shit that was going on this planet years ago.
Okay.
Where apparently there's another planet in our solar system that comes around like once every 75,000 years and it collides with ours. Or maybe
once every how many years?
Like 75,000 years.
Okay. That's...
Yeah. So, no, it doesn't collide with the Earth. It comes near Earth and then they like drop off. Like, you know, they use spaceships and they come down and they like...
Okay. Now you have my attention.
Right, dude. It's crazy
I was staring at Italy over here.
It's crazy as hell. Like the Sumerians are like the oldest ancient civilization that we have recorded. And they had shit detailed apparently. And they have all this stuff about this 12th planet that would come around near Earth and once every 75,000 years. That's a part of the solar system. Look at that castle scene. That's insane. Are they defending from orcs on that?
Not these days, but they did.
They did. And so, but apparently like this planet is like a insanely intelligent species, and they came to Earth and they dropped off people.
And we don't know when this is happening again.
Probably not for a while.
Damn, like we won't be alive.
It came around. They probably came around like 10,000 years ago, maybe a little bit, like 12,000 maybe.
So we're like 65 in.
Yeah, but they like.
How do we know it's once every 7? What if they're like, we're gonna go early this time?
That's what the Sumerians said.
But what if they're like
the ones that kind of like?
What if they're like, we got a lot of plans to stop at. We're gonna get a head start on this little road trip, and they're gonna stop by early.
Well, I don't know
who
how
is it up to.
Speed it up. The cosmos.
Oh,
yeah. The cosmos kind of dictate that.
Great point about the cosmos.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not them. I was picturing them with like a wooden wheel, like you see on like a pirate ship, and they're just they're piloting their planet down to our planet. That's how advanced I thought they were. They were driving their planet throughout space. That's where my brain went.
Right. It's more of like like a crazy orbit pattern.
We should come up with a little TV show where like people do that.
Dude, I'll start a fucking TV show.
Let's write a script.
We want to write a script. All right, a script.
Let's write a script.
So that's another book, 12th Planet. It's a nutso book if you're into. It's not. I don't even know if it's true. Honestly, it's not true, but it's cool to think of. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Last book is a golf related book. It's called, The Money Whipped Steer Job 3 Jack Give Up Artist. And it's a cool book. It's a cool audio book. It's nonfiction, or it's fiction about, some fake PGA pro doing his thing in the tour. He's got like some beef with like some like Nordic guy. And so it's kind of cool to kind of get like that's what I was kind of trying to go for, is like a golf book that like kind of put me in the mind of an actual golfer.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more of like the lifestyle of a golfer, not like
hey,
how to win.
Well, that is how you do win, and how you shoot low scores if you get into the 6 inches between your ears, which I think is what Arnold Palmer said one time.
It's the hardest thing to do.
It is the hardest thing. You got to get philosophical with it, and you got to just practice.
Because I don't practice. I think like, I'll just go out next time and like, I know what I'm doing. I fucking think about it all the time.
Yeah, because you're thinking about it. That means
Yeah.
it's
No.
gonna apply out there. I hear you, man. I gotta go to the D range.
Such an asshole.
I gotta go to D range tomorrow. Just go to the D range.
I'll go to the D range tomorrow.
Yeah, we should find a D range in between us.
Yeah, so
There's got to be one.
it probably had a course, maybe. Or what's that one place that we went to?
That's right up the street from here. If you want to drive all the way out to that one.
Yeah, I'll play. You know. Hey,
They got a par 3 there too. Par 3 course.
hey, let's do that tomorrow too. Hey. Oh, no, not really.
We'll
But
do
I'll
it.
do whatever.
That'd be good. That'd be a nice little, because it'll take us like 20 minutes. It's like 9 holes, all par
20
3.
minutes?
No, it takes like probably
Like an hour, maybe.
like less than an hour. Dude,
That's kind of
it's
fun.
par 3, but you're using your pitching wedge and your sand wedge the whole time. That's
And
how
the putter.
short the tees are from the greens.
Under like 100 yards max.
Yeah, the longest one's like 120.
120.
And that one's super long. The rest, yeah, one's like fucking 20.
Yeah, I would hit over that shit with
There's
my
like
pitching
30
wedge.
yard ones, I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's a good, that'll be good to share on this.
How we
podcast.
did.
Yeah.
We need to get more dudes to listen, honestly.
It's called Walt's Golf Farm.
Walt's Golf Farm.
And if they're listening, I come there all the time, okay?
Dude, we should.
Hit me up with a free bucket at least like once, dude.
Dude, like one bucket, dude.
Well, it could be a small bucket.
Hit up promo code Chicken Stick.
And get a free bucket. That's a good promo.
Dude, we should definitely talk to them and be like, yo, we like your establishment and we want to promote it.
It's like
Can we put our
10% off of a large bucket of balls, which is
10%.
just $1.
It's $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. How much did you pay for your shit? Oh, $10.
Well, guess what? I get to use this dollar in this vending machine because I saved by listening to the Chicken Stick Show. Go play golf.
And fuck off. Nice. That was good.